Why are you not gaining muscle? Why am I not getting muscle? Why am I not gaining as fast as I want to? Or I feel like I'm at a plateau, or I feel like this and that. I just don't feel like I'm gaining muscle. And the one key thing is intensity. Yes, your diet is part of the problem. Yes, your recovery is part of the problem. Your sleep, this, the other things. There are a bunch of things that contribute to it. But if I had a pie chart, I'd say about 50% of that pie chart is going to be intensity, and the rest is your diet and recovery, and that would be the other 25%. Like everything else is very slim. But the higher the intensity is, the higher amount of muscle stimulus you're gonna get, and the more protein you're gonna be able to get into those muscles. That's just keeping it super simple. Like that's like, bro, the most simple words I can put it in. But you have to push yourself past literally your limits. Failure is where the muscle growth starts to happen. Let's say I'm gonna do a set and I'm gonna do 12 reps. On the 12th rep, I do the rep, which is me like trying as hard as I possibly can. And when I go down and back up, that's it. I can't push it back up. That last rep that I just did, that I was like this, that was my 12th rep. That one was my failure. I could do partials too after that, lengthen partials, but if I literally can't, since I literally put my all into that last rep, then it's fine. You literally put your all into that last rep. But what I want to say is that, let's say a 12 reps, the last like 4 to 3 reps is where the muscle growth is happening. The first 8 aren't really that effective. Yes, you can build muscle mind connection there and start to figure it out and start to feel it out, but it's really not that big of a muscle gainer, because towards the end of the set is where the muscle growth happens. That's if you're pushing yourself. Now let me put it in another scenario. 12 reps, but on my 12th rep I'm like, alright, I'm not tired at all, my muscles are not fatigued, but they're not pumped. And I'm not telling you to chase a pump, because I can do this 1,000 times and I'm gonna get an arm pump. But the pump is the signal of what muscle group you're trying to hit and intensity. And I'm gonna put something here that is gonna show you an example that you guys can follow, so you guys can apply it to your workout, see how it goes. You guys can change it up in your own ways that you like it, or if you want to do it the same way, by all means do it. Okay, so this is going to be one exercise. We're going to say this is a dumbbell press. The first set is not going to be a working set. I'm not going to count this to my 3 reps of working. What this means is this is going to be just a warming up and stretching out reps. I'm just stretching out my pecs, feeling it out, creating that muscle mind connection, retracting my shoulder blades, getting everything tweaked right for these. But this is a working set. This is just a warm-up set, and do not go to failure on these. This is just to warm it up, get blood flow going. Once you start to feel the burn, that's it, drop it, it's fine. Once you start to feel the burn, that means you've gotten blood flow there, it's fine. Do not go to failure on that you're gonna compromise these sets, because you've already fatigued yourself on the first set, so these aren't going to be as high quality. So on the second set, you're going to go to 18 reps, and at 18th rep, I am literally, that's all. On my 18th rep, I'm like, but I still got a little bit more in me. So I'm going to squeeze out 2 more reps, and it can be this. That's it. After that last second rep, and I can't push it back, that's fine. Drop it. And this is more with a weight that's going up slightly. It's not like drastically like these. So for the third set, I'm going to do 15 reps with 3 extra. It's the same thing as this one. And for this one, as you can tell, it's only 13 reps and 2 and 2. So like I said, on the 13th rep, 4 range of motion. On these 2, I'm going to go right here about middle, and then lengthen partials, which is going to be 1/4. 1/4 is literally going to be like this. You're just trying to squeeze that thing. That's it. Now for this is what I actually do, and it's going to be 4 sets of 12 to 10 reps. You can go as low as 6 reps, but you're gonna feel a lot more swollen, and not it's not gonna contribute to as much hypertrophy, but it still can. And the reason why I do 12 to 10 or 6 is because I really don't like doing high reps. I'm being honest. High reps, I can start to lose my form a little bit because I'm just trying to like bang it out, you know. So on these, it's a little bit faster, and you don't have to do as many reps, which is positive. And you're still gaining around the same muscle growth with these two. So on the first set, like I said with this, you're just warming up. Just warm up. Just stretch out. That's it. On the second rep, on the second set, I'm still warming up and stretching out because these two are going to be heavy. Heavy enough that I can go for 12. So it's not going to be so heavy that I can do for 1 or 6, 12. I can do 12, 10, or I can replace that 10 with a 6 if I wanted to, if I'm feeling strong that day. I'm still warming up, but this one is a little bit heavier than this one. And this one, I'm really trying to get that blood flowing and that squeeze, not to failure, but I'm leaving about 3 reps left in the tank. That's it, I'm dropping it. And then here, complete failure and complete failure. If one of these goes bad, like let's say I like lost most of my connection or my pecs started to feel weird, that's fine. I'm doing a whole other set because I didn't reach that 12 reps. And what I want you guys to understand is I don't count my reps. I don't count them. I lose track. I go 1, 2, 3, 5, 8, 10, 17. Like I lose count. I've never counted it. But what I do is, okay, I'm going to try this new exercise, right? I'm going to get on it and I'm going to do a weight and I'm going to try to reach 12 reps. No, 12 reps. This is not enough weight. Increase the weight until I get 12 reps. I'm like, okay, this is good amount of weight. Or you can do it writing it down, just and then like that. It's all about personal preference, but I personally don't do that. I just have it in my mind. Okay, I just did 12 reps with 3 plates on this machine, 3 plates and a 25. Next time I do chest, I'm going back, 3 plates and 25. Do it again. And I try to squeeze out more. So 12 reps, I'm going to try to squeeze out 3 reps for progressive overload. Now, how do I stay intense for so long? And the truth is, get your heart broken. It's motivation. It's all mental shit. No caffeine can get you to go to failure on every single set. It's really hard. It's a very disciplined thing. It's really easy just like, whatever. No, bro. Get into the mindset. Get into that mindset of, okay, I have to go to failure. And that really just comes down to, I take it as anger. Like I think of like, oh, like the things that have brought me to the gym. And that kind of fuels me more. Because some days I'm not like fueled as the other days, and that's completely normal. You're a human being, you're not a robot. So some days you might be more, some days you're not. So you go to the gym, you're not feeling as motivated. In those days, just think about why you're there. Think about why you started. And trust me, you are going to have a good time. Because now that I'm like, okay, I'm here because of that. And I want that to be like, it can be anything. Your girlfriend, your ex, a heartbreak, job, whatever. Use as motivation and it can push you more. So that's my type of motivation I have right now. So